Hello and welcome to sunny Maidstone in Kent, Greater London. We've just acquired keys to this lovely new mid-terrace house in Maidstone that's going to be a brand new co-living development in Maidstone. The house seems to have been developed or was built somewhere between 1890 and 1900s. It's got antique features, but hasn't been improved in recent times. We acquired this property as part of a probate sale, and I'd love to give you a walk through the house. So the house is arranged as 3 bedrooms upstairs, another bedroom downstairs, living, kitchen, dining space at the back of the the downstairs bedroom, which presumably at one point would have been the living room in the Victorian times. Let's start with the downstairs room. Nice big bedroom with a giant bay window to complement. Again, we've inherited a whole bunch of furniture in this house that we'll need to get rid of. All of this furniture is almost from the time that the previous occupants were here. And we'll probably have a few skips worth of jobs to do here. Okay, so that's the downstairs bedroom with a view to the front garden. As you can see, the house comes with a nice little front yard, which is a bit of a luxury in this part of Kent. Most houses don't have a front yard, but there you go. Leading on from the downstairs bedroom onto the communal space in this house, and this is the conundrum. The communal space has been kind of divided in a fairly unstructured way. So that's the kitchen right in front. There's a WC and basin, a washroom under the stairs. There's the stairs. Under the stairs, you've got the toilet and basin. And then there's this living room that's been formed by putting a stud partition here. We're going to be obviously taking this off, opening this space out, and forming bedrooms in that space, and then a kitchen in this space. This is going to be a 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom co-living space for the local working population of Maidstone, and we've got about 50 people registered on our books at the moment to take on new rooms. So we're pretty confident this will go very, very quickly. Again, unstructured space at the back of the main, what you can call as a living room. This space seems to have been built sometime in the 80s, I would imagine, and has been attached to the kitchen. Not much has happened since then, and it just looks out of date, and the house does not floor well. One of the reasons why this property stuck on the market for some time, and it's a jewel of a property, as I'll show you in a minute, but I guess the presentation and the flow kills the value. A lot of people can't see past it, basically. Right, so that's your kitchen. Again, about 15-20-year-old kitchen. Not much done to it. We're going to be stripping the whole property back to brickwork. We'll be laying new, rewiring the whole property. So there'll be new electric cables run. The boiler seems to be a fairly new boiler. We'll again have to put an unvented cylinder to go with this, a mega flow system to support 5 bathrooms that we're looking to put in. Obviously, everything is going to be redone from scratch. That's the bathroom at the back of the kitchen in classic Victorian style. Although this seems to have been built around, I'd imagine, the 1960s. That's your bathroom. That's the garden at the back of the house. And back to the kitchen. Right. So very unique in its own way. Kitchen leading onto the bathroom, which is why we'll convert this space into a bedroom and use that bathroom as an ensuite to this bedroom, and it'll flow a lot better. The kitchen, on the other hand, will be moved to the communal living space here, and we'll also use some of this area for kitchen and dining. Again, we've got to do our drawings on this now. Over the next couple of days, we'll be doing that, and we'll be deciding whether the kitchen goes on that end or on this end. But eventually, that's the plan. Okay, I'll now take you upstairs. Oh, before I take you upstairs, let me show you this. So, that was the kitchen that I just showed you. Ta-da! From the other door. And that's that WC and hand wash basin right here. This WC runs on the back of a macerator, as you can see there. Very interesting. They managed to put a macerator in this toilet. So we'll need to see how we run the soil stack for this. It'll probably still have to go through the macerator, but we'll come to that when we are doing this bathroom. Okay, so we are back in the hallway where we started, and now we go upstairs. Let's see. So there are 3 bedrooms upstairs, starting with the one in front of you. This is the smallest of the 3 rooms upstairs. Again, one of the things with these houses are they've got fairly tall ceiling. So classic Victorian feature, you've got about 2.6 meters of headroom clearance here at least, which is great. The previous owner, very kindly or not, left us a whole bunch of furniture which we'll probably have to get rid of, but that's okay. We've accounted that for disposal of rubbish in our purchase price. And that's the garden you see at the back of the house. Moving on from this bedroom to the one in the middle. The one with the glass feature on the chimney breast. Again, very, very dated. The property, it seems this room probably was last refurbished in 1980s or probably early 90s, I'd imagine. No later than that. You get the view of the garden from this room as well. One of the good things is there's double glazed windows on all the rooms. Thankfully, that's been upgraded in the last few years, which is great because that reduces a bit of our build cost. And we might probably be able to reuse some of these beds as well. But we'll see. If we can find a safe place to store these beds, we should be able to reuse them. So that's the bedroom number 2 upstairs. And from the hallway leading on to bedroom number 3, the old school fire alarm system. Obviously, this is all out of date now. You cannot run HMO with these fire alarms, as you know. That's the master bedroom of the house. Fairly large and chunky in size. This is about 15 square meters, this room. Ideal for probably, converting this and the room on the other side of the wall into 3 rooms, but we'll need to see how we do the partitions. It's easier said than done. We might probably need to remove the chimney. We'll see, but we'll take it as it comes. Again, double glazed windows with views to the front yard. This place is about 10 minutes walk from the Maidstone city centre with its range of high street shops, restaurants, bars, etc. So it's very popular with local workers here. There's an Amazon warehouse delivery hub not very far from this place. So you get a lot of workers who do Amazon deliveries or work in the warehouse. wanting places to live here. And so this is a perfect location for a nice HMO development. We've got a few more here, but there's always more demand than supply. We've got over 50 people at the moment on our books who might be interested in renting the rooms here. So we'll see how things go. One of the things, nice things that I like about this property is some of these nice Victorian features you see. We'll try and see how much we can protect some of these features. We'd like to keep as much of the original Victorian features in here as we can. And finally, onto the garden. Let's see. Right, that's the back garden. And the house came with a shed full of rubbish, but at least a shed which we might use to store some of the furniture. There you go. Nice little wooden shed at the back of the house. Oh, and we've got a large tree on our property and we need to probably deal with at some point, but more on that later. I hope you liked the tour and look forward to engaging with you again. Thank you. Bye bye.